Hi everybody and welcome on board this Jeanneau Fantasia 27 for a quick look around her interior to give you an idea of her layout, what's fitted to her and what kind of condition you think she might be in. So as you can see, I'm standing looking at the companionway. Now this is for a smaller boat, this is relatively easy to get down here. We've got a couple of steps over the engine cover there. So basically this flap lifts up, this comes away and you've got good access to the front and the sides and the top of the engine, which is great. Inside the cabin we've got good access to the rear of the engine through another flap, which we may see shortly. We have two handles to help us get down, which is lovely, and it genuinely is quite a nice, easy thoroughfare to get through, which is lovely. The first thing you do when you turn to your right is come to this door here. Now we've got the heads compartment there, and again for this size of boat we've got lots of room. The head is a thwart ship, so you're sitting looking to the port side, but that's okay. We have a mirror on the back of the door, which is always really handy, but we have a good standing headroom in here, a window as well, a nice good sized sink with a mixer tap as well, and you can also see we've got the discharge overboard valve there. Really like that, nice and chunky, nice and easy to get at and to exercise and to keep maintained. A manual head, and obviously we have the stowage underneath the sink in here as well. It needs a bit of a clean out, a bit of a wipe admittedly, but that looks like boat yard muck to me, so I think without much effort in there we could make this a lot nicer. But generally speaking, a good compartment and really useful straight down from the soaking wet cockpit, etc., in your soaking wet oilies straight into the heads without getting your dripping oilies all over the upholstery, which I think is a really good idea. Very, very conventional, and conventional popular for a reason. Now there we go, we can see the navigation station. Again, we're straight down the gangway or the companionway to the right hand side or starboard side there into the navigation station. We've got a sort of a water resistant seat there, a nice decent sized nav table, nice and high as well, with a good seat for the navigator. We have a smattering of electrical gear, safety gear underneath it, and behind it we've got some fiddled shelves here, and then all the way around the nav station on the right hand side you can see we've got a depth sounder, we've got a VHF DSC radio, we have what looks like quite an old Garmin GPS there, we've got a stereo nestling up here, and also electrical panels, etc, etc. Nice big chart table, plenty of room inside for your dividers, your rubbers, your erasers, your charts, your iPhone chargers, all that kind of thing, possibly not sandwiches. And just looking up you can see on the inside here looking quite nice. Now obviously being a little bit older, the headroom could do with a bit of attention if you wanted to make her look A1 perfect. Look at that through the roof, lovely, lovely, or through the ceiling. Beautiful sky today in Brighton. But yes, if you wanted to make this look great, that would be absolutely fabulous. But she is an older boat, she's from 1985, so these things are going to happen. But if you look up here, it gets better as we get higher, so you may want to just leave her as she is. Now you can see we have quite a vintage feel to the interior, so the upholstery, the hull lining, etc, but that's okay. I like it down here, it smells good, plenty of room, we've got nice floor, we've got a good table here with two opening leaves, so that's really useful too, and U-shaped seating all the way around, plenty of seating, and also plenty of berths as well. So we have a berth here, and two up forward as well, so really, really nice and useful. We've got storage underneath as well, so there's good storage on this boat, and generally speaking I think she represents really, really good value. We have a fiddle shelf behind here which carries on all the way forward, so we've got a clock and barometer there. So this boat really does come with a lot of gear. We've got a nice clear acrylic, what looks like a washboard there as well, so we can let a bit of light and air in even with the washboard's closed. But I really like it down here, and you can see just how much gear you can get stowed if you really try. No worries at all. Back to the port aft corner then, we've got the galley, L-shaped, and again down from the cockpit into the galley, we're not going forwards and getting wet everywhere. We've got 240 volts on this boat, we've got a locker underneath the sink, nice big sink, mixer tap, fridge compartment there, and storage behind, and we've got a nice twin burner cooker there, so no oven, looks like a grill underneath with storage underneath too. I think that could do with a bit of maintenance or cleaning, possibly needs repairing because I think I can detect some corrosion there, but not too much of an issue. But again, a good sized galley for this kind of boat. And we have a handle here, we have a handle here, we have the compression post here, so lots of things to hold on to as we traverse around the boat. Oh, another handle here too, really, really handy and very well thought about. All good. So the final compartment, if we just go into the aft cabin through this door, we have a nice aft cabin. Look, the wardrobe doors conveniently swung open for me. Let's see if I can close it one-handed with the catch. I can't find the catch with my finger, but there we go. We've got a nice locker here. We've got a seat underneath it, presumably with storage underneath it. There we go. Now I can't sit on it because I just let it fall in, so I'll just sit on the edge. But looking around the cabin, you can see decent size. It's kind of I would assess that this is described as a double. Some may call it a 1.5, but we've got somewhere to sleep here. Here, our feet are coming together at the end. That's the perks of a slightly shorter boat. We've got some nice bags here for your bits and pieces. Again, the headlining is kind of a Hessian sort of material. I like it, but of course you can see where it's coming away in places. But would you replace it? Would you redo it? Well, that might be up to you. Feels nice and soft. And then finally, just inboard here, you can see we have a little shelf, and we've got access to the rear end of the engine and the shaft, etc. in there. No worries at all. So we'll put the lid back on that, and we'll finish off by saying this has been Tim from Boatshed Yacht Brokers, just taking you for a quick tour around the interior of the Jeanneau Fantasia 27 from 1985. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like any more information, just go to boatshedbrighton.com.